So, first off, hey guys, what's up? It's Worms. Been a while. Haven't really been doing much lately, but whatever. Um, so this video is about a Minecraft server I used to play on a lot. Kind of just like talk about how much I love the server and everything. Um, but I went back and looked at some other old stuff. Want to mention real quick before the video starts. I found an old Minecraft forums account, an old Planet Minecraft account that is literally 10 years old. Kind of cried a little bit. Hopefully my audio quality is alright. If it's not, you're gonna hear me talking like this again, and I'm gonna have to redub the entire video, which sucks because it's almost like a 30-minute long video. But yeah, so that's that. So I want to get to like the really quick history of this server. So this was formerly edawg878.com. .org. I don't remember. Whatever. Old Minecraft server. Completely dead. Rest in peace. But it's not so dead to the point where it doesn't exist anymore. It's still a thing. It's just very empty. Anyways, actual video time. Let's go. I have to redub the entire thing. The entire video. Every time I make a video, this happens. Literally every time I make a video, I have to redo the entire audio. Oh my god. Oh. No. It's so quiet. It's so quiet. Okay. Okay, fine. I guess this is how I make videos. Anyways, so this is the server. This is cosmicx, formerly known as edawg878. Amazing server. I started playing on it in 2014. I know my playtime says like 20 hours, 50 minutes, 50 seconds, whatever. That is a lie. The server has reset so many times in the playtime. They've changed it so many times. I used to have days upon days in this server. This is my old YouTube room. I built this a couple years ago, like back in 2021 or something like that, for YouTube videos. This is the only YouTube video I've ever made in it. This is it. This is the video. So I can't believe I have to redub this entire video again. This is like literally the third video in a row I've had to redo this. So yeah, over there's all my pixel art, some other stuff we're gonna go over. Yeah, frozen. The screen's frozen. Okay, so we were talking about there's like 7 people online. The server used to have like up to 800 people playing on it every day. You have to fight to even join the server. The queue would like fill up. It's insane. I just leave a lot of signs at the front of my plot talking about stuff about how I joined in 2014. I think I made these signs back in 2021, something like that. I don't remember exactly. Anyways, so we're gonna kind of go over like my plot and everything, just a lot of stuff. This is more recent builds. More recent as in like the last 5 years, I'd say. I built, majority of the pixel art in this little house and everything, which will be relevant later on. I built that around 2021, 2022. With this little garden. There's going to be a whole like cool expansive garden too, and I just totally forgot. I got busy, man. Life happens, stuff happens. You don't have time to just sit there and play Minecraft anymore. Yeah. So I'm talking about the garden more. Yeah, that's where I mentioned where it was supposed to connect to like several other gardens, and I just gave up. And I'm ready to move on now. I had so much to say then, and now I'm just so upset. Oh yeah, so wow, this camera keeps freezing. That's insane. So we're gonna go over the early history of this server, the what I used to play, the bread and butter, the true nature of the server, because it's a creative server. The biggest thing with it was role plays. So I built up a bunch of little mock-up role plays to kind of show you guys what was up. So like you join your role play, and you'd have these basic little features, which would usually be underground. You'd have to go and like wait in this little pit over there until somebody added you. Then you could like create your character on that board. And it's not that I doubt that like any servers don't do this now. It's just I don't play a lot of Minecraft servers other than like this one, just because I like hanging out on it sometimes. I don't really talk to anybody. I don't really build anything other than this. This is the first thing I've built on there in like 2 years at least. So yeah, like you'd have a little sign. All this would usually be underground, and there's other stuff we're gonna be talking about. I think that's what I was saying there. I don't remember. But yeah, so this usually would be all underground, so that way you'd have like the whole plot to use and play on, and like they build it for the RP and everything. But I'm not that dedicated. I don't really care. This is just for the video. After the video, I'm probably gonna go back and destroy all this stuff. I don't really know. But yeah, so like you'd have to wait in the hole, and then once you're done waiting in the hole for somebody to add you to build on the plot, you go up to the board, put down your information, and everything. Just waiting until I show the board. Yep. Nope. Freezing. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, you'd have like these basic name, character name, powers, backstory, creature, age, bullcrap. Yeah, it was a whole thing. So like we have what is this dude's name? Like Red Watermelon 24 or something like that. His name's Jake. His powers, lightning and being super cool and like being cool. Backstory was I was a bandit at gas station. Now I'm a werewolf. And like these were real things, real signs people would make back then. And I appreciate the roleplay aspect of it. I appreciate the creativity, but there was no real creativity, guys. For something that happened 11 years ago, whenever I was like 10. It's insane. Yeah, I made this one too, where it was like, oh, princess, whatever. That was a common trope too, where people would just be like, I'm a princess, and like over and over again. And then they would like find another person that was also doing roleplay and be like, that's going to be the whole plot of my roleplay, is this one person and everything I do to this one person. It was insane. It was insane. I'm not like really critiquing it. I'm like, it was fun. It was funny. So I have like 3 of the role plays kind of basically set up here. Those 2 were kind of like 2 in 1. More often than not, they'd be combined or like tie into each other, they turn into each other, I guess. But this one's like a school role play. Those are really common. People build like dorms and like little schools you'd have to go to and everything. You'd be able to like get your own room, have a little mailbox. That was a classic thing people do all the time. You get to decorate your little room and everything. Lots and lots of fights would happen over that. Yeah, and that's really it for that. Just kind of, if you used to play and you kind of know what's up, like a little classic reminder of what used to be. Yeah. And I know my building's kind of bad. I built this all in like 15 minutes, which I'm kind of proud of. Like, it's not bad looking for a 15-minute build, actually. Yeah. I'm still talking in the original video. I don't know about what. Okay, so hopefully we're moving on to the campsite part. So for this one, we're going to start off with the bunker. Because like most of the role plays would be like creepypasta, and so someone would be like creepypasta and be like, oh, we're government experiments escaping. Yeah. And so like you'd have these like tunnels like this. They put you in survival usually for this too. You'd have to like find a way to break out of these like complex prisons because they'd be keeping you in cages. That's what we were doing back in 2014. Is putting each other in cages. Not much has changed. No further comment on that one. Okay, I'm still going ham in the video talking about that whole point just now. But I feel like silence for a second there was better than the actual full rant I went on. But yeah, so usually like once you escape, then you'd like be in the woods and camping out, or like there'd be camping things, and then somebody would take the entire roleplay for themselves, like, I'm gonna hunt other people. I'm a monster and I'm hunting other people. That was their thing. Yeah. You would always have like these little tents set up too. These ones are kind of bad. You can't even enter them. They were a lot cooler, bigger, and better then. But yeah, that's what this was. You'd have like all these people role playing and everything. It was kind of goofy, kind of silly times. Kind of a shame that the servers all died. Like this isn't really a thing anymore because like it is a little bit of a lost art. A lot of people spent a lot of time doing this. So now we're moving on to the other stuff, and hopefully I can actually like do better with this. That red block is important. I'm saying that right now. The red block is important. We're gonna come back to it later. I had to block it off because I don't know if these are even allowed still. They weren't to begin with, but I I built one to show what the classic history was. And hopefully you recognize these pyramids. Hopefully it's still a thing in like most creative servers, but skin comps. Dude, people would go ham for these and they're always so rigged. It's so funny to like rebuild one of these. I would never really do them. I didn't really care, but I'd join them sometimes. And like my skins are okay. My skin's not bad. You know, I'll show it in a second. Because I'm complaining the whole time about how rigged it is and how the thing works. Like it's voting matches, and as you go up, you get to the top, you win. But yeah, like it's not that crazy. What am I saying right now? Here, yeah, okay, yeah. There's my skin. Like my skins aren't terrible. Even the one that I found in my account from 10 years ago, the skin's not bad. I don't think I made that one. I didn't make most of this one either. I kind of stole the pattern. Anyway, so the red cube, this was an interesting like artifact I decided to kind of remake for this video and this video alone. After this, I'm burying it. This is speed dating, because you used to have the marriage function, which I'm displaying there, where you could marry other players in the server, but like they wanted to prevent children dating, I guess. I don't really know. So they kind of put a ban on the speed dating things. So, you know, there's two sides. This is pre-gender acceptance. Love all my homies, regardless of what you are. Which is a lot better than what I was saying in the video, because I just made it awkward and just, like, went on for a couple minutes, like, you know, this is before, this is, you know, whenever, like, we all, like, whatever. Anyways, so here's how this works. You walk in. No? No? Okay. So you walk in, you stand on the pressure plate, and it like blocks your room, right? And then somebody on the other side would walk up, see your skin, and be like, yeah, and then also walk in. And I only built one side. There was bathrooms, and the mirrors were packed ice. I remember that distinctly. I don't know why I included that in this. I don't know why I included any of this in this, but yeah, that was a distinct feature that kind of has stuck with me for the last God knows how long. Yeah. So this was a thing, and they were everywhere, despite being banned. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, that's that. I'm still explaining in the video. I need to stop. So for the most part, that's kind of everything that like I was gonna go over as far as like classic, like this was 2014 to 2016 time range I was playing, which I kind of consider like golden age of this server. It would be a beautiful thing if it were to come back. Honestly, like I love the server very much. Here I am struggling to find an elytra. I still don't know where the elytras are. I don't really care all that much now. There we go. Okay. So I think next we're going to talk about the lava cast. Okay. Yeah, here's me burying this because I'm going to go destroy it later whenever I have time. Either that or it's going to sit on my plot for another 4 years before I remember anything. Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm doing necessarily. I made this video like 10 minutes ago. I don't remember what happened 10 minutes ago. Okay, more like 20 minutes ago because this is a long video. But yeah, so that was my basic rundown of all the 2014 stuff. I shouldn't have given this rundown while I was looking for that elytra. because literally this whole section of the video right now is me talking about the whole history and rundown and everything that happened back in 2014 that I just kind of gave you, but way longer, way longer. Yep, nothing that important to tell you. So this is a lava cast. I made this back in 2022, something like that. I got really bored. I learned what a lava cast was and never thought of it before. So I made a really big one and I turned it into a PvP arena. Yeah. Oh, you can see my pixel art off in the distance. Yep, I don't know what I'm talking about here. Looking over there. Not actually doing it yet. Got all the rules. I'm not going to read the rules. We're going to go jump straight down the hole for the special weapons. Were these weapons actually special? No. Here I go, spinning, walking around. Oh, our weapons: lumberjack's axe, sun shield, mountain shield, lightning strike. Little update wall where I talk about my rabbit running away from me, which she did indeed do. That was like her favorite thing to do. Anyways, here we go. Here's the different weapons. Little showcase for you. I don't know why I just did that. That was completely unnecessary to show everything. And it's like anybody who's watching this video, if you have Java, you can go on the server and look at my plot. It's not private. You could go explore yourself. So yeah, this is a big old PvP arena. All the little green spots, the 4 is 4. You can't see the last one. All the green spots are kind of the entrances. So you go into survival, you hop down there, you go through the water. Like that. And yeah, you go down, it goes into your side of the arena. Took a while to actually do this because lava casts take hours. I built a couple different like capture the flag things. That's capture the flag pole. You could like build a little thing around. And in the center I made for like King of the Hill stuff because the lava turns off. But I think literally this thing has only been used once. Yeah, it's not a bad arena. It's kind of fun, but not fun enough to actually play because nobody's used it. Yeah. So that's that. And then we can look at all the pixel art that I took off of Pinterest and went, oh, that's cool. I'm gonna build it because I just had that much free time. Being jobless on a Tuesday afternoon, fantastic. This is what it was. This is immediately after high school boredom. This is what I was doing. Isn't it fantastic? Right? Yes. And this is a part that I didn't really mention earlier about like the whole 2014 thing. So people would build houses together, like really big giant houses, and try to build little cities and everything with each other. It didn't really go well most of the time because like a single argument about design or color usage or whatever, that almost sounded worse. Like people just like start arguing and fighting, and yeah, it wouldn't go very far. This house actually I kind of stole from a Minecraft world I've been playing on for almost as long as I've been playing on the server. Yeah, that's really it. So I kind of just replicated it. Had some meaning to me at the time. Still has some meaning to me. Like this was the house in that world, but I just wanted to throw a house in this plot, so I built that. A little cut there because, oh my god, I'm talking. Oh my god, I'm talking. Okay, so for you that was a second. You have no idea what just happened. I forgot to mute this side of the video because I made that little cut there on the house. And I just started talking. And that scared the crap out of me. I just hear my voice come through and I'm like, oh, they're speaking to me. Anyways, this was a minecart track I built. It's kind of like supposed to take you through all of Minecraft. Yeah, I built this 2020, I think. Something like that. This was, yeah, early, like, after one of the big resets they had. This was like the first thing I built. Yeah, so that should be most of my plot for now. We're gonna go down into this thing, which has nothing in it. I don't know what I was building. What am I going over right here? I was talking about something. I was very intent and serious about something. Yep. Yep. If you still watch this video, I got a serious question for you. Why? Like, it's not like it's a bad video, but it's like why? You okay? Got nothing better to do? That's fine if you don't. I don't mind. But this is a terrible video. The original version wasn't much better. It just had me talking more on topic. I haven't put music in the video yet. I'm going to. Oh, that's what I was talking about here. So the server has more than just like creative. It has survival plot or survival worlds, free build, skyblock, all sorts of cool stuff. They're like server hub. It's really cool. It's little apartments you get to build, create your own thing. It's really nice actually. I have the default building right now because I didn't get creative enough to make stuff. And then for the next couple of minutes, you're going to watch me fail to connect to Creative 2 because Creative 2 doesn't exist anymore. Yeah. So I didn't know that was a thing, actually, but that's fine. It's not really that important, honestly. Yeah, so now I remember how to use commands. And I use commands to discover that I have a second plot. We got the random building of water. Yes, the Temple of Wet. For no exact reason. And then I discovered that I made boat races at some point in time within the last 8 years. I don't know when I made this. Actually, I feel like it was pre-2020 because there's also this big building, like prison building, which I think I was making for an RP. And yeah, lots of doors. And I struggle to figure out how this door works, so I just start breaking through things. Oh, no, okay, I did fix that. It was that front one I didn't fix. I just realized, like, I was breaking stuff and not even fixing it. But yeah, the biggest, like, point to this... Oh, check that out. Yeah, just opened and closed an iron door without a lever. I don't know. But yeah, the main, like, plot of this was, like, prison break. And I totally realized that there's another secret room that I didn't even go to in this. I just remembered that. Wow. But like certain rooms had things that you could use to like break out, I think. And then the bathrooms were like the main escape. So yeah, let's go over to the bathrooms. And like, I don't think you can escape out of that one, but this one, just a hole on the ground. Flush her down. I didn't make it easy to get out. You have to like swim through that little hole. All the while, like, hopefully there's like a guard chasing you and shooting at you. So I didn't make it very easy to do. And then you go into the public drinking water well. That was it. That was the thing. No clue when I made this how old any of this is actually on this part of the world. But it's there. It's a thing. It's a thing. Then I proceed to figure out how to do boat race that I made, which is like very, very, very broken. I think they changed boats a lot while I wasn't playing. So check this, right? So I start the race. No. Okay, now I start the race. I built this cool little feature where it goes underground, which you just saw. And the thing's freezing again. So we go down. They have to go under, and your boat just sinks now? That's a thing? Your boat just sinks and stays underwater. Which is like 110% a problem, because the way to get back up is by going underwater. So effectively rendering that useless and totally broken. Yay. I think I was gonna make another race over here, but then I don't know what I was doing. I was like, oh, there's a lot of people on right now, which is cool. Like, that is a lot of people. Yeah, and then I just start flying around and trying to find other people's stuff, which I guess I do. I don't remember what I even found right here. Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, this has to be like an incredibly old build. Like this has a very 2014 feel and vibe to it, because I know it's been there as long as this plot. I've had this plot. Like the rainbow Minecraft player statue, dude, ancient work right there. But wait, hang on. Okay, now that I'm going back, I see there's dripstone. That's a very telltale sign that it is not that old. This is a very recent build. Hill, that's kind of a bummer. I was like stoked. I'm like, dude, that has to be an ancient thing. No, it's not. So that's the video.
Ladies and gentlemen, Snail